people wonder why we need a union at Starbucks, and I am literally about to quit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but, like, I really want to. I almost walked out today, and I'm crying in the back room right now, and I almost cried on the floor. It's just, I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours, both Saturday and Sunday. I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers, and we have 4 people on the floor all day. Only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out. And there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people. We only have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers. We don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule, so he wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put up a new schedule where he wasn't on the schedule. Also, he couldn't have even seen that he was scheduled in the first place because he didn't want to be held accountable for not wanting to come in. They don't want to help us. We need a union because this can't happen. This can't happen. We need fair scheduling. We need managers to hold themselves accountable for helping their workers. They refuse to turn mobile orders off. We need the liberty to be able to do that because there's so many mobile orders and I need to get through all of them. And then people are yelling at me because I don't have their orders ready and they don't know what to do. And a customer was misgendering me today, like, really badly. I didn't have their order ready. And so they were just, like, talking to each other. And they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck? I don't get accommodations for being neurodivergent. People get mad at me for using my sick time. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm, like, at my wit's end with this job. I really am. And I just want to be able to...
What? Seriously? Folks, I'm Dutch Doyle. I'm the host of these discussions. That was sent to me by somebody. I don't even know where to begin. I really don't. Like, what the fuck? Let's see what the voices in my head got to say about this. It ain't going to be pretty. You might see Dutch Doyle go right off the fucking rails today. Got a lot going on. This is the cherry on top. I swear to fucking Christ. Stay tuned.
My skin and call yourself a friend. I've got more friends like you. What do I do? Is there no standing anymore? What it takes, who I am, where I've been, belong. You can't be something you're not. Be yourself, by yourself, stay away from me. A lesson learned in life, known from the dawn of time. Respect. Walk. What did you say? Respect. Walk.
I think human consciousness is was a tragic misstep in evolution. We became too self-aware. Nature created an aspect of nature separate from itself. We are creatures that should not exist by natural law.
That sounds god-fucking awful, Rush.
We are things that labor under the illusion of having a self. This accretion of sensory experience and feeling. Programmed with total assurance that we are each somebody. When in fact, everybody's nobody.
I wouldn't go around spouting that shit I was you. People around here don't think that way. I don't think that
I
way.
think the honorable thing for our species to do is deny our programming. Stop reproducing. Walk hand in hand into extinction. One last midnight, brothers and sisters opting out of a raw deal.
So, what's the point of getting out of bed in the morning?
I tell myself I bear witness. The real answer is that it's obviously my programming. And I lack the constitution for suicide.
Where do you start? Where do we start right here? Matthew McConaughey, in True Detective, playing the detective character of Russ Cole, may have a point. That's where we'll all wind up heading anyway. Because people like this are in charge of the world of tomorrow. We're fucked. Pack your bags, folks. If you're not a believer in the Second Amendment, you better start being one, because people like this will take law enforcement jobs. That is a waste of a uniform. That's an empty uniform right there. He'll never make detective, so I can't say empty suit. Kid, it's an 8-hour workday at Starbucks. You're not in the Higgins boat storming the beaches of Normandy. Grow the fuck up. This is the real world we're living in. There were so many customers yelling at me. Obviously you have never, or will ever be at a riot in uniform dealing with all those people. You might be a rioter who, when you get clubbed, cries like a baby, but it's an 8-hour workday. I mean, sincerely, it's an 8-hour workday. Seriously, is this what we're coming to? You're at an 8-hour workday at Starbucks. Starbucks! The people who won't serve my kind, cops, coffee. A cup of coffee, which Dunkin' Donuts and 7-Eleven just give it away to us. You'll charge us $5 for a large black and then make a fucking scene that I didn't order a Grande Venti or whatever the fuck it is now. I actually got into an argument with a Starbucks barista, the guy who serves coffee, slops coffee over the fucking counter, because I ordered a large black coffee. Like I created a fucking cardinal sin at that point. But listen, all the power in the world right there behind that counter. And I'm like, you want a name? Detective. And then you throw a shit fit when I tell you, detective, what is your name? Well, sir, I identify today as a detective. Just because you don't like the word, or officer, or police officer, or police, you won't call, or cop. I got 2 Grande Ventis for a cop. That's me. That's who I am today. I'll take that, but you won't put it on the cup, right? Because the word offends you. But somebody calls you Mr. or Ma'am by accident, a sign of fucking respect. Mind you, back in my day, you're going to have a fucking meltdown. I know a kid. Everybody knows a kid. But I know a kid. Hit this guy's age too. Evan, this kid's your age. He's your age. He works 6 days a fucking week. The kid is a fucking animal. Out there every day. Walking miles a day. Does he hate his job? Fuck yeah, he hates his job. But you know what he does? He goes in every fucking day to do his job. Yeah, he bitches and moans. Yeah, I mean, it's a soldier's right to gripe. Just like it's a cop's right to gripe. Just like it's the detective's right to gripe. We gripe. It's what we do. What we don't do is go on Twitter or Twatter or Instaclam or what the fuck else it is and cry about an 8-hour workday. This kid works 10-hour day, 10 to 12-hour days every fucking day. Not knowing that he's going to work it. Once in a while, he eats the bear. The bear comes out and he gets an early blow for a day. Finishes his route. He's a mailman, mind you. He's a mailman and he works every day. Not knowing what his next day off is going to be. There's only one day off and he's got to fight. I'm like talking prison rules, shanking the whole 9 yards, Turkish revenge, to get a couple days off, which he's entitled to. Let me tell you something. Mailman, you turn around, you get your mail, and you bump into the mailman. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Because I never did know what they go through. These people are fucking modern day slaves for the government. They work their fucking asses off. No personal time. Fuck that. The kid comes home, fucking fell asleep on the floor one day. I swear to Christ. I woke him up like, hey, you want to go to bed? Yeah. To the point of exhaustion. And this kid, he's got a 25-hour work week. Kid, my last semester in college, I was taking 21 credit hours, working 40 hours a week. Does it get easier? Fuck no. Wake up, pumpkin. Let's go, princess. It does not get any easier when you start your career. Because firemen, just like soldiers, cops, just like the rest of them, we work at least an 8-hour day. Usually 8 hours and 35 minutes. Some police departments do 4 10-hour shifts a week. Grow the fuck up. You're in college. Grow the fuck up. Don't come on Instagram or Twitter or Twatter, Facefuck or whatever the fucking thing is, Tubes Tide, YouTube, and cry about it. Just do your job and be grateful you have a job. Could be worse. You could be working at Twitter. Didn't Elon Musk just fire a whole bunch of people? Oh my god! I love the safe space! You know what the safe space is? The bathroom where you're taking a shit. You don't poop on your own time. You poop on company time when you're making a dime. I mean, seriously. I gotta work an 8-hour day. An 8-hour day. Sign me the fuck up for an 8-hour. When I was a cop, sign me the fuck up for an 8-hour day. Well, I'm not catching a case or stuck with an arrest or I have to go into somebody's house and deal with their family problems where I have to either A, raise their kid for them, or B, become a marriage counselor and say, you people really need fucking help. You should go talk to somebody. You didn't wake up one morning and roll over and see the man that you married and he's laying in bed next to you? And you say, man, we're fucked up. We need counseling. Or the guy wakes up on the couch, walks in his bedroom and his wife is there. He didn't wake up on the couch because, that's where he fell asleep because he's working all these hours. He wakes up on the couch because that's where he sleeps because him and his wife hate each other so much that they sleep in separate rooms. It's an 8-hour workday. You're obviously in your 20s. You're going to pull whatever I identify with, whatever fucking card today. Because tomorrow will be something different. But you can identify against the system, can't you? You know that much. You're going to identify with the system against the system every day you wake up. Because I don't want to go to work. This should be fucking handed to me. No. You're entitled to fucking nothing. Every day you wake up is a fight for what's yours. What you deserve to earn. If you earn it, you deserve it, go fight for it. You're going to war every fucking day you're working in your career. Come on. You got a family to support. What wouldn't you do for your family? What wouldn't you do to put food on the table? People break the law to put food on the table. I mean, look at single mothers who become strippers or prostitutes. Not that I'm promoting it. Not that I'm saying that it's against the law and you should break the law, but you have to admire that. You think she likes getting fucked 10 times a day for $100 a shot? I don't know what it is. I'm just estimating. No. Because the way she gets treated, she gets... But you're slopping coffee at fucking Starbucks. I can't. I can't. When a person with a position of authority comes in, They represent the system, so you'll fuck with them every chance you get. Hold the spinach for a cop. It's not funny. It's not. And if these are the people we have taking over our country, because we're handing the torch over to them. This is what we're handing the torch over to. This. I might as well just end it now. Because it's not going to get any better. It's not. I can't. I watched that video. And I'm angry. I am angry. Because my day never ended at 8 hours. No. During the Trade Center, we never had days off. We worked. You caught a case on your day off and you were rolling. Like, you caught it on a Friday, your last day in, and you had to roll with it, and it was at least 8 hours of fucking investigator work before you even thought about going home, handing over to the next shift so they can maybe, please take their time off from their case schedule to forward yours. Do I feel bad for this kid? No. No, I don't. No matter what mental turmoil he's got going on, his identity crisis, what? You figure that out on your time. Your time. But an 8-hour workday is the norm. That's the minimum you'll put in. I mean, at least you can find it. Listen, you talked about unions. Yeah. I'm all for unions. I was a union shop steward in my office. I was a delegate. I looked out for my fucking 40 detectives. I did. I believed in unions. I believed the whole half of it. Well, besides burning shit down, blowing stuff up if I don't get my way. But I believed in half of fighting for the power of, collective bargaining. Because together we're strong. But unionize baristas? What next? We're going to unionize hookers? Unionize crack dealers? Like, their job isn't easy enough. You have a product that sells itself. You're not out there selling coffee. You're just making it. And you know what? Not for nothing. I prefer 7-Eleven and Dunkin' Donuts better. I do. It's not that burnt fucking swill you serve that tastes like it's been sitting in a pot for 6 hours. Or overnight. Even worse. I go to 7-Eleven. The coffee thing's always empty, so the coffee's got to be fucking good. You know what's good? McDonald's coffee. That's good. Chock full of nuts. That's good coffee, too. There's still chock full of nuts stores in Brooklyn. In Bay Ridge. I go there all the time. But Starbucks or 7-Eleven right next to each other? Listen, not only because I'm a cop and I'm getting the coffee for free from 7-Eleven, I just rather not deal with your fucking attitude. And you're holier than thou, and you're entitled to, and I deserve this. No, you deserve oogats. Nothing. Fucking shit. Go out and fucking earn it. Do me a favor. Go out and earn that fucking paycheck. Seriously. I'm not telling you to go commit robberies, prostitute your body, sell drugs. I'm not telling you to do that. But work your fucking job. My father always told me. I gotta make sure it's 5 words because my father had a tendency to... It's only 4 words. But he always said, I got 5 words for you. And I never really questioned it till now. Do your fucking job. That's it. When all else fails in your life, find comfort in work. Do your fucking job. That's it. That's what's going to put food on the table. That's what's going to make you a provider. That's going to make you stand on your own 2 feet. Do your fucking job. And he told me this coming from a life of law enforcement. My father did 39 years in law enforcement. I think in my family alone, my mother, my father, us, not my uncles, aunts, grandparents, whatnot, I think we have like 100 and something years of law enforcement experience between all of us. Do your fucking job. When chips are down, just do your fucking job. Go into robot mode and do your fucking job. Because, folks, I wasn't thinking the day of the Trade Center. I wasn't. I've been in fires before. Wasn't thinking. My job was to help people. Matter of fact, this past weekend, thought a cop got hurt. I took action. Jumped out. The person I was with is still kind of tweaked about that. Thought a cop in a police car, I thought he got rammed on purpose. Turned to be a huge car fucking accident. Cars on islands. Cars pushed into buildings on sidewalks. If I had to make sure the cop was okay and he wasn't any part of it, because I just passed the RMP when it all happened. Going back to the 80s, he used to ram RMPs on purpose. It's called Papa Cop, that let the fucking airbags explode when airbags were new. I made sure the cop was okay. I made sure the motorists were okay too. I can't help it. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm receiving a pension. But if I'm going to intervene, I'm going to intervene. I'm going to help somebody. Hey, fuck, it's the Christmas season. Let's fucking help somebody. Let's help each other once in a while. But kid, I have no sympathy for you. I have no sympathy for you. Because I know what people were doing at your age to get by, to make ends meet. Evan. That was his name on his name tag. Evan. Evan, if you're watching, suck it the fuck up. Embrace the suck and push through. Man the fuck up. And if I misgendered you, I don't give a fuck. Man the fuck up. Do your fuck. Cowboy up, motherfucker. Cowboy up. Cops are gonna cops. Troopers are gonna troop. Firemen are gonna fire. Well, hopefully they're not setting them, but they're gonna run to what they do. Or save cats up a tree. We're not gonna change. You guys know me. Does it sound like the cop in me is ever gonna die? No, he's not. If something's going wrong, I'm gonna help. I'm going to help or I'm going to try to make it worse. Is there any more mischief I can cause here to make your day worse for you, officer? No. I made sure the cop was okay. Made sure the motorists were not dying. Yeah, it was a bad neighborhood. It was. But it wasn't so bad that I wasn't used to working. Those were my days on the normal. My days on the normal was when shit broke bad, I couldn't ask the neighborhood for help. I had to get on that radio. I had to ask other cops for help. Come help me. And they came. You know what? Because I came for them. Folks, seriously, this is what we got going on in the future. I might think about a geographical change for myself. Like, go live in a fucking desert on an ice cube somewhere. An iceberg. Seriously, I can't. This guy might be in a radio call one day next to a guy in uniform. Wearing uniform with a firearm on his hip. But something tells me this guy's like, oh my god, a gun! This is a guy who cringes every time a cop walks into Starbucks. Starbucks, you might want to raise your employment standards. Just a thought. Hire somebody with a backbone. Who thought you would need a backbone to serve coffee and deal with people yelling at you? You've had people yell at you. I had people yell at me for 21 years. I had people, my mother yelled at me when I was growing up. Every relationship I've been in, I've been yelled at. Grow the fuck up. By Dr. Dutch Doyle. That's my new book. Grow the fuck up by Dr. Dutch Doyle. And then look out for a sequel of Shut the Fuck Up by Dr. Dutch Doyle. Folks, I'm Dutch Doyle. I want to thank the person that sent me that video for really fucking up my day. I was depressed already. Lost a friend last week. We were supposed to do a memorial show tonight. We're not. We're doing it tomorrow because my co-host is sick. And I just had a bad fucking weekend. Actually, the weekend was good except for a certain part of it, but yeah, ended badly. I'm a cop. I'm going to cop. I'm not going to apologize for it. People knew when they turned into this channel. I had friends. I was on a live stream once when there was a car accident in front of the house. I dropped everything, ran barefoot. I didn't give a shit the show was running. That's what you're going to get. Folks, I want you to enjoy your fucking day. Remember, it is the Christmas season. Have a heart. I do have a heart, but this kid just destroyed me with this wine. I hope you and your family are all together for Christmas. Later. Mind you, folks, I will apologize when I do something wrong. I will. I've done it. But I will not apologize for who I am. Keep that in mind.
What?
I've told you.
What?
I've told you so many times to stop nutting on all the towels.
I did not nut on any towels.
Did you wipe your butt and nut on this one?
No, I didn't.
This sock?
What? That could be any. I don't even wear Hanes.
I can't even take a shower. Is this what you do with your guys' nights? Look how stiff the dog is.
Okay, he walked into it.